What were your thoughts regarding the local chefs that participated in this, preparing these dishes using the dietary guidelines of the American Heart Association, and how that related to the dietitians that they were paired with?
Well, I'll tell you, the dishes really were spectacular, and they were as stunning to eat as they were to look at. And it just shows you what can happen if you marry a little nutritional expertise along with culinary brilliance, as we have with our chefs in Charleston, South Carolina, and bring those two together and the sort of delicious, healthy magic that they can create. So the dishes, as a nutrition expert, the dishes didn't just say heart health, they really screamed it.
What would you feel about Heavenly and Healthy in the Holy City fitting into Eat Local, Eat Fresh, Eat Healthy?
You know, I'm a born and bred Charlestonian. I'm very, very proud of this city. And one of the things I will tell you is we really have here, Charleston is a culinary wonderland. I would put the food that is so beautifully and passionately served in our restaurants, I would put it up against any in the world. I don't have a shadow of a doubt that we really are a culinary gem. And we are perfectly positioned locally to sort of spearhead this kind of initiative, because in Charleston we are passionate about health. We are passionate about the environment. We are passionate about our foods, and we just happen to have so many engaged thought leaders. We've got an incredible medical community. We have an amazing, as I said, restaurant community. We have a city government that wants to do everything they can to promote health and to bring people here, and want people to, bring people here to eat and to enjoy their food, and at the same time get more healthy. So I really think it's so refreshing, it's so positive, it's so wonderful, and it's right up Charleston's alley.
Well, great. And can you tell me how you feel that this initiative, or Heavenly and Healthy in the Holy City's initiative, to encourage chefs to participate by putting a heart-healthy entree on their menus, so that whether you are an elderly couple celebrating your 50th wedding anniversary to a Charleston visitor who's come here to explore historic Charleston, but to also sample our wonderful culinary fare.
Yeah. Well, heart disease remains the single greatest killer in America. And tragically, it is very much what we call a diet-related chronic disease. In fact, we know that 80 to 90% of all heart disease could be prevented through diet and lifestyle. And I really do think, because we are really the culinary leadership, that we have an obligation to people in the public to provide dishes that can not only please our taste buds, that can also, but that can also please our hearts and help us stay alive and thrive. And again, I'm as much a foodie as I am an expert in nutrition. I am passionate about cooking my own food and eating my food, but also making sure that almost everything that crosses my lips will make me healthier tomorrow than I am today. And this is easy to do. I mean, delicious food can be truly heart healthy, and that is one thing that the challenge proved.
Well, I think you're right, and I was very pleased with the results and having the wonderful participation that we did by this collective, collaborative group of people. As you mentioned, Mayor Joe Riley, the city, American Heart Association, our 4 hospital systems, people like yourself that represented different way the community approaches food in a community, have all been very supportive of this initiative. And I hope that we can grow this out and also do some future challenges that might focus on medical facilities, school systems.
Great idea.
Taking local blood.
Because there's lots of work to do.
Yes, there sure is.
All right, great.
And would you like to tell us about this new initiative that you just heard about, that's a local initiative that Mayor Riley's involved with, that's a national initiative as well?
We have a local group here called City Slicker. They had the honor of being the first app selected by Apple that provides walking tours, video-based walking tours on the Apple, the iPad and the iPhone, and they are in the midst of really launching a whole, broadening this app. And one of the things that I've been invited to be part of the app. So Dr. Ann is going to have a little spot there, and one of the things that I'm going to include under my where I live on this app is where people can go and take part by eating the foods that maybe the Triple H restaurants. So what are the restaurants in Charleston that are going to be participating in this initiative? I want to make sure that people that are coming to that app, which are going to be a lot of tourists and even a lot of local people, know exactly where they can find those restaurants. So I'd be happy to put that on there.
Thank you very much.
You're
we
welcome.
Really appreciate that. And again, we can't thank you enough for your efforts.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And love the t-shirt.
Great. Eat more kale.